Hi guys, welcome to Ugly Diaries, and originally my first video was going to be me talking about my 5 top favorite books, which I did. Unfortunately, as I was editing the video, I almost fell asleep. It was pretty bad, really boring, and I was like, dude, there's no way I can post this, because if I didn't really want to sit through it and watch it, I know you guys probably wouldn't want to either. Just to show you how cringy it was, I'm just gonna do this little clip right here just to show you. So good. At one point, there's like 3 different guys reading this book, and I'm just like, who the hell is she gonna get? I no idea. Reading, and I was like, bro, you better choose one. Yeah, pretty bad. And I also found out that in every sentence, I like to say, yeah. So in today's video, it's not really as planned as the other one was. But I can say that my 5 top favorite books were City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead, Dark Visions by L.J. Smith, and The Dark Divine by Brie Despain, and The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. So those were the 5 books mentioned in the video. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I originally had planned, so I'm just going to go with it into a story time. So I actually did swim in high school, and one of my swim friends worked at Barnes & Noble. And she had told me that there was a position opened up and that I would just have to apply online and it would guarantee an interview. And so I applied because, you know, me then thought Barnes & Noble was my dream job. When they interviewed me, they called me first. And they had asked why I should work there. I told them this is my dream job. I know I can get the job done. Like, I'm hardworking, compassionate about books, like all this stuff. But the main factor was it's my dream job. I think all in all I worked there for maybe 6 months, maybe a little bit less than that. And the whole experience was horrible. Kept me on cashier, which was fine because starting out I understood. But after like 4 months, they wouldn't train me on anything else, and what I really wanted to do was customer service, because I wanted just to be on the floor helping customers and saying, hey, you know, I see you like this book, I also like this one, maybe you could try this one out as well. But unfortunately, I was really good at selling the memberships, which is key at Barnes & Noble, so they wouldn't actually switch me, which was really devastating. Also, I felt like if I had worked at a smaller bookstore, I probably would have liked it better, since Barnes & Noble is really corporate, and each shift they wanted you to take 15 quizzes. Each quizzes had 3 questions, and unfortunately it was questions like, what do you do when shipping gets here, and stuff like that. And I never left cashier. Like, they would not teach me, but then they would be like, don't forget to do your quizzes, that's how you're able to move on. But then, like, I wouldn't know how to do anything because they wouldn't show me, so it was really a nightmare. Another key thing, as I actually had 2 jobs at the time, I worked at Five Guys, which is a nightmare in itself. And I said, hey, like, I really want to quit Five Guys and I want Barnes & Noble to be my full-time gig. And my GM at the time said, oh, no. Apparently, and, you know, when you first hire, they make you, oh, sign this, you know, briefly talks to you about what it is, but doesn't actually go over everything. And I didn't realize at it, or maybe I did and just forgot, but I'm pretty sure they didn't really mention it, was that we sign, and I can't remember if it's 12 or 14, I think it was 12, you can't work more than 12 hours unless you're full-time. So if you're just part-time like I was, I couldn't go beyond that amount, which was really frustrating and kind of sucked when you're trying to, you know, survive on your own. Up until, like, I trained at each corner. Like, I remember asking, okay, well, what do I do to be a full-time? Like, how do I do this? She's like, well, you have to train at each station. But then they wouldn't train me. They had, like, so if you ever go to Barnes & Nobles, they have their individual phone. They didn't even train me on how to use it. It was pretty much a horrible experience. My GM was kind of fake, like most fortune managers are. would like criticize you with a smile on her face. Oh yeah, you didn't sell as many memberships. You need to get that up. And it was just really awkward with her. All the other, well, at least the coworkers I had worked with, also the same thing, that they didn't like her, that they all wanted out. Another thing was that another thing which really bothered me, and I don't know if this is just me or if most people are, I hate being on the spot. I hate, I hate people pointing, okay, your turn, say something. When it comes to helping customers, I feel like there's a totally different field. I can act real quick, oh, hi, I've never met you before, tell me what you need, and I will help you, and I'll talk and communicate like it's nothing, like I'm a pro. But when it comes to being on the spot, it kind of like, I don't really know what to say. So I worked mornings, and only the morning shifts did this, which irritated me so much that nights just got it easy. Was that the morning crew would have to like stand in a circle, pick up a book, and tell each member why they should buy it, what's good about the book, stuff like that. Which is fine until you're doing it every morning and you run out of books you know, and now I'm picking up a random book and have to tell everybody why they should buy it and what it's about, and I don't even know. And just really put me on the spot, made me feel uncomfortable. Side note from that, which probably made me feel really uncomfortable, was a guy that I'd worked with in the morning was sexually harassing me. He was making sexual comments to me, like, oh, what if I come over and you can, go down on me? Stuff like that. Too sexual. And I did not like him. I had still same guy, boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. It was just really awkward, and I just kept thinking, oh my god, dude. So, on top of me, stage fright, scared, because I gotta go stand in a circle with a bunch of people and be like, hey, read this book that, I don't even know. He was there and would smile, and he was creepy, and it just freaked me out, and so I left Barnes & Noble. And that is why I wanted to work there, to help people. I wanted to give and be like, hey, here's my knowledge. This is what I like. And unfortunately, it just didn't happen. So that's my video. I hope everybody was able to enjoy what it was like to work at Barnes & Noble. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, let me know what I can improve on. I'm always happy to hear criticism and how to improve. Thanks everybody, and have a good day.